Thank you for the opportunity to join Secretary Shanahan and Undersecretary Norquist today. It remains my privilege to represent your soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. While much of our discussion this morning is going to focus on the challenges we face, it's important I begin by assuring you that your armed forces can deter a nuclear attack, defend the homeland, meet our alliance commitments, and effectively respond should deterrence fail. I believe today we have a competitive advantage over any potential adversary, defined as the ability to project power and fight and win at the time and place of our choosing. But as members of this committee well know, 17 years of continuous combat and fiscal instability have affected our readiness and eroded the competitive advantage we enjoyed a decade or more ago. As the Secretary highlighted, China and Russia have capitalized on our distraction and restraints by investing in capabilities specifically designed to challenge our traditional sources of strength. After careful study, they've developed capabilities intended to contest our movement across all domains, sea, air, space, cyberspace, and land, and disrupt our ability to project power. With the help of Congress, starting in 2017, we began to restore that competitive advantage. Recent budgets have allowed us to build readiness and invest in new capabilities while meeting current operational commitments. But we cannot reverse decades of erosion in just a few years. This year's budget submission would allow us to continue restoring our competitive advantage by improving readiness and developing capabilities to enhance our lethality. It proposes investments in advanced capabilities across all domains, sea, air, land, space, and cyberspace. This year's budget also sustains investments in our nuclear enterprise to ensure a safe, secure, and effective strategic deterrent, the highest priority of the Department of Defense. We've also taken steps to more effectively employ the force we have today and build the force we need for tomorrow. We've implemented fundamental changes in our global force management process to prioritize and allocate resources in accordance with the National Defense Strategy while building readiness and the flexibility to respond to unforeseen contingencies. We've also refined our process for developing and designing the future force. A joint concept threat-informed approach supported by a wide body of analytic work allows us to more deliberately evaluate and prioritize warfighting requirements. This also enables us to pair emerging technologies with innovative operational concepts. In closing, I'd like to thank the committee for all we've done to support the men and women in uniform and their families. Together, we've honored the solemn obligation to never send our sons and daughters into a fair fight, and with your continued support, we never will.